organza, or we'll call it organzi. And it's 4 yards. 4 yards. I've divided it into 2 and folded it again into 4 and folded it again into 2, so it's 4. The length I'm using is 38, and I added extra 7 inches to it for the folding at the down there, so it all amounts to 45. Okay, so that's the length. And the breadth, when you open up, is 2 yards for front, 2 yards for back. Okay, so I'll first put my neck width here, and I'm going to make use of a neck width of, you can use 4 inches to 5 inches. So I am going to make use of 5 inches. So I'll mark my 5 inches here. Now I'll mark my I'll mark my back. My back is 16. 16 divided by 2 is going to be 8. So I'll mark my 8 here. Now from here, I'm going to mark my sleeve length, where I want my sleeve to be. And I want it to be here, shoulder, and measure up to there, and that's 15. So 15 is okay. And so from here, from where I place my back measurement, I'm going to mark 15. So 15, and this is it. So this is 15. Okay, now I'll come to the neck width, the neck dip. I'm going to mark 4 inches for the neck dip. 4 inches. So I'll just place this here, draw my neck. Okay, so I'll come to where my sleeve point is, and I'm going to mark my arm width here. I'm going to measure here and get what I have here. So what I have here is 11. So from the middle here, I'm going to come here like 1.5 or 2 inches. Let me measure 2.75 here and go all around it. Then I will see 0.75 also here. I have, okay, so what I have is too much, to be too much for me, so I'm going to reduce it to 2 inches. And so 2 inches here, that's the middle here, and I'm going to place this one here and join it this way, and then come here also and join it this way. Okay, this is where my hand will pass, so I'll cut this. Then after, I'll cut the neck, and that will be it. Then I'll come to the neckline. Both front and back is going to be the same neck width and the neck dip. Okay, and so this is it for the cutting of the dress. We are done cutting. I'm going to cut facing for the neck. Yes, so I will just, I have one of the organza at the back of it, and I've placed it on it, so I'll just cut it. Off. Hold it with pins so that it will stay in place for me. 4 inches all round. I'm going to iron this part. I'm going to fold it this way and iron it all through before I'll come and attach it to my dress. So I'll do that and come and show it to you. Okay, so I have these two here, and I'm just going to attach it to my dress, the neck area. this way, sew everything through. I have these as my band for the sleeve area, and so what I have here is almost 3 inches, so I'll sew off on it. Same here. Then the length is 14. So what I'll do is, after sewing the neckline, I'm going to sew shoulder to shoulder this way and sew up to one side of the sleeve, you see. So I'll sew up to this point. So I'll sew up to this point. Then this is the sleeve opening. Then I'll open up this way. I'm going to pick the band and I'm going to attach it this way. I have some excess. I have some excess here, so that excess I'm going to plait it inside. A little here, and then sew here, and I'll pleat a little also here. Okay, so this is it. So after, I'm going to have it this way. So this is the band. Then I'll close it this way. See, I'll close it this way. Sew it this way and sew everything to this point. Okay, so I'll do that to both sides. The down here, you just indicate the middle of it. I'm going to just notch the middle. Okay, and I'm going to fold it. Like I said, I added extra 7 inches to it, so I'm going to fold it to that. I'm going to fold it to 7, not exactly 7 inches, because I will sew the upper part. So I'm going to fold it to like 6 inches. Yes, I'll fold it to 6 inches this way, but I'll fold this part in this way. Now what I'm going to do is, so at the edge here, I'm going to fold it this way. You see, at the edge I'm not going to fold all the 6 inches, and so when I come to the middle here, I'm just going to measure something like 8 inches here, or 10 inches will do here, or 9 inches. I'm going to pin it at 9 inches, and then I'm going to do the same thing also here. It's going to be like this. Okay, so I'll just come to this side, and then I'm going to fold it this way and this way, and sew on top like this. So you're going to have it this way. You're going to fold it this way. Okay, so it's going to be like this. This is it. It's going to be like this. I'm going to sew it that way all through to the other side. Then I will do the same thing for the back one also. Then I'll come and show it to you. I'm going to wear this under it. Okay, so I'm going to measure what I have here. I folded it into 4. I folded this into 4, and so it's 15. That is, in all, is 60 inches, and then the length I have here is 33. I'm going to make it off shoulder, so that'll be okay for me. So I'm marking it the way we cut off shoulder, but I'll later take it off because I realize I don't need it that way. Maintain this one like that. I'm going to maintain the bust line like that, but when I come to the waist, 36, that is going to be 9 plus some allowance, and then 2 inches also for ease. So I'm going to mark it at 13.5, and that will be okay. So I'll just, it's going to be a very loose dress, so, and then I'll mark the same thing at the hip area, at the down here, the hip area. I'm going to maintain the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to cut it through. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, since I'm going to add elastic band to it, I'm going to take this off so that it will be this way for me. Okay, so I've taken that part off, and so this is it. Now I have these strips too, and what I'm going to do is, so this is 3 inches each, and so what I'm going to do is, this is the inside. I'm going to place it here and sew it all through to the other side. Do you get it? Sew it on 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'll place it at the right side of the satin and sew it all through there, and then I'll turn and give it a top stitch on the lining, and then turn it inside this way. Do you see? Turn it inside this way, and then fold here 1/2 inch, place it down and sew on top all through. Then after, I'll pick my elastic band with this pin, then pass it all through to the end, then pull it to the size that I want, the measurement that I want. That will fit my bust very well. So I'll do it that way for both front and back. After, I'll come to the down here and then just fold it this way 1/2 inch, and then sew everything through. So I'll do that and come and show it to you. Okay guys, so here is it. I am done with it. The sleeve parts, this is it. And this is the neck also. And so the neck, I changed the format. So I just got a strap like this, and then folded it into 2 this way, ironed on top, and then straight away this way, attach it to it this way, then after turn it inside and give it a top stitch. And so this is it, you see. So this is it. So I didn't sew it down again. I didn't sew it. This is it, the neck. So that's how I did. But you can do the other one, or you can also use bias to complete it. And so this is it, and this is the inner. I am done with it also, and I have the elastic band here.